Welcome back to the channel, guys. We have another property tour for you at this new home community that's located in Summerlin, Las Vegas. The home behind me is going to be built by Shaywood Homes. This is one of their first production communities, and we're going to go ahead and take a tour today. So let's get started. All right, so we're going to start on the exterior today. If you guys are new to the channel or watch it again, we just toured the one that is right next door too. So it's going to be similar exterior wise because you have that 3-car garage. This one's going to be a little bit different in square footage and bedrooms. This is the Bristol Co model, starting at 3,100 square foot, about 3 bedrooms, 4.5 baths, and a 3-car garage. So different colors on the exterior. I love the modern white and black tones, and this is quite different too, to see these ridges on the back instead of the traditional stucco. So coming up to the courtyard, you're going to see this privacy gate, have this closed, and then now you step in to your courtyard. So this one has some planter boxes, pavers, and rocks that bring you up to the front door of this home, which has a window right here, which is pretty cool. And then you can kind of see in with these windows. It's going to bring in a ton of natural light. And then over here, this is almost like a pass-over window, which is quite cool. That connects to one of the bars in there that we'll get to just a little bit here. But without further ado, let's go ahead and take this front door and take a look inside. So as soon as you walk in, you're gonna notice the wall here that brings you into this very open space. There's some floating shelves off to my right, and then this takes you into the living room, which has a huge picture-ready window back wall, TV wall off to the left, and then you're gonna see your fireplace wall that is right below that with the linear fireplace. So coming in, you're gonna notice these high ceilings, light fixtures above. This is gonna give you a good example of how you could customize your home in this community. There's a total of 40 different home sites. And something that Shaywood does different next to a lot of other builders is where they import their wood for the structure of the homes. So this is gonna be imported from Japan, but originally is made in Scandinavia. So it's actually from Finland, goes to Japan, and then shipped here. So it's very hands-on and set for the buyer, which I really love that a lot of traditional home builders don't typically do. This also flows quite great. You can see these stacking sliders to the left and right. So this whole side could be nice and open, just creating that seamless indoor-outdoor experience here in Summerlin. We're close to Red Point area, and this is one of the newest communities here. So you can see this is nice and open, and this will flow right into your dining room area. You'll see the wood features above with the lighting, built-in speakers, and then this is where you'll be having your dinner that connects to this kitchen. Now I really like this stone on the kitchen. It's on a waterfall edge countertop. This is a very modern design here. Cabinets and shelving space all over. This is an electric stovetop. Different from the other model that we saw. If you guys missed that, make sure to check that out. Hood vent above, and then you have these dovetail handles. Gives it that more minimal look, and then these are also soft closing. Now this is where the sink is. It is on the corner here, so you can see that front entrance lighting that's coming into this kitchen. The same stone that's all throughout. Again, one of my favorites that I've seen so far. You got your dishwasher, built-in ambient lighting. I just really think that pulls the house together more. So if you plan on customizing a home like this, I always recommend adding that because it goes a long way, especially if you have all the lights off in here, but you have those on. It just really sets that tone again. Now through here, you got your microwave and oven combo, and this will take us into a mudroom area that could also go outside, your garage access, and then this is the pantry and Passover area that we saw in the beginning. So you can see we got all these shelves here, more dovetail handles, a sink, a fridge, and even a coffee machine. You can actually open this up and then create that seamless indoor-outdoor experience. Say you're hanging out there in your courtyard, you have some chairs, you could easily make drinks, pass them over while you're hanging out. I thought that was a cool feature, and honestly, I haven't seen that on a home before. And if you guys know me, we tour some of the most expensive homes in the world here in Vegas. We've been in Malibu too, 100 million, and that's something I haven't seen connecting to the courtyard. So again, you're gonna get a cool view of these high ceilings here. And let's go take a look at the backyard before we head to that wing. So as soon as you step out, like this blends so great, this dining area to this dining area. So with one step, we're now out here, and that same wood is gonna flow to the exteriors as well. These speakers are also out here, builder option. Here's your outdoor grilling area. Got this nice stone countertop, your grill, and then a little bit of a side yard here with a gate that separates to the AC, and then that door we saw earlier will take you out there. Let's check out this backyard now. This is a lounging pit. Got that stone sitting, fireplace in the middle, and even a TV wall in the back here. So if you're, hanging out, watching football, UFC, this would be a cool way to have your friends over and just hang out and have a drink. Now on the other side, you're gonna see some turf, higher walls on the back, and these huge windows here, which I think is very luxury. It's bringing in more of that light with another door that we'll check out in just a second here. But again, this gives you a great feel of what this backyard could be. If you want to add a pool, hot tub, this is where this lot is. But of course, there's other lots and lot premiums in this neighborhood, so yours could be facing a different direction. So if you want more info on what lots are available and what upgrades look like, which is typically 30 to 40% added, depending, if you want something like this, just shoot me a text, shoot me an email. We'll get you guys situated. So over here, this is gonna be another hallway. This is another mudroom area that connects to your garage. So you can see you got the Tesla chargers. This glass window here that just opens up this area more. And then through here is the spare bathroom. Got your vanity, this nicely wrapped walls, and then your toilet with a window right above. Again, this is great when you first walk in, hang all your stuff, take your shoes off, relax. And through here, it's gonna be your staircase. I love all these wood features that Shea Wood did on these models. And then down this hallway, this is the door we just saw from an exterior. This is another bedroom, or right now it's set up as an office. So this is great. You have your own outdoor access, full bathroom, which is gonna have your vanity, toilet, shower. This is pretty oversized too. So this could also be like multi-generational living. If you're not gonna use that as an office, personally, I like it as the office. And then this will bring you into a kitchenette area. This looks like it's currently set up as a bar. So you got your fridge, shelves, lots of mirrors. And then back here is kind of like a server room, but you could definitely make this a closet too. Again, if this was multi-generational living and you wanted this as your kitchen, coffee bar area instead of a bar, and this was the bedroom, I could definitely see that happening here. But that was everything for the first floor. We're gonna go ahead, take these stairs off to the right, and I'll see you guys up there. Come up the staircase, you'll see these high ceilings. Once again, this breaks off into a couple different areas. Now, on the middle of the staircase, you have some sitting, some shelves, and then that brings us up to the loft that's right here. So this is very open. This is great for sitting, entertaining. If you're having, game night and the TV playing on the back, this is perfect for that. Or if you have kids, this could be a nice play area for lounging. Now you got your couches here, and then you can see how high these ceilings are. It's very open, especially with these picture-ready windows off to the left. And this will take us down to the first bedroom here. Now, before we get there, floating vanity, that ambient lighting. Then you can see those same wood features for an accent wall. Right across from that, washer and dryer room, storage, sink, and then this is the first bedroom that we'll view up here. Oversized, there's a desk built in here with some shelves, windows bringing in a ton of that natural light. This one featuring some of those mountain views. And then your bathroom, which is at the end here. Different colored vanity now. This is that darker tone, dovetail handles, and then that hexagon tile finish with the shower bathtub combo. Now in this bathroom, you're actually gonna have the closet, which is becoming more common, is having these together instead of the closet out here. Because I mean, if you're getting ready in your bathroom, your closet is the place that you're gonna be going next. So coming back out to the main upstairs here, we'll get another look at this openness, and we're gonna go to this side now, which is gonna have this glass enclosed room with French doors, black details all throughout. And this is currently set up as the gym. You got the Peloton bike, wet bar in the back. So if you want, you know, your pre-workout, your waters, towels like they have here, this is great for that. And then you have a mirrored back wall. So, you know, when looking at yourself working out, this is what that's meant for. Windows on the back, but I can also see free weights in here if you're not a big Peloton person. So again, more flexibility with that room. See these windows once more and how open this is. And then we have the final room up here, bed in the center, sliders on the back. This one's gonna have a balcony. So we got some lounging chairs back there that has a TV, lighting above, and then of course on this one, you're gonna get some mountain views and a little bit of the strip. On the back side now, we're gonna go through here. This would be your main primary. Got some built-in lighting here on this model for the closet. That's one side. On the opposite side, we have another one. So pretty decent amount of space. Finally, this opens up to the bathroom. Water closets off to the left here, and double vanities. This is beautiful stone. It looks like there's some green details in there. Then this wood-like accent wall, 2 mirrors, freestanding tub in the middle with that hose attachment, and window for more of that natural lighting here. Now, if I flip around, you'll see this tile flows into this shower, which again, very seamless. Got your faucet there, got your bench and cutouts, and then some more windows. And then at the end is a nice linen closet. So that was everything for this model here today. Again, this is in the Summerlin area, starting around that $1.6 million range. If you need help checking out this property, you want to schedule a private tour, I have my email and information in the description of this video. Reach out to me. You could reach out to me on Instagram too. We'll get you guys situated, whether it's this community, another one, you're already in Vegas or relocating from out of state. I have the resources to make sure that you guys are taken care of. So let me know, and then I'll see you guys in the next one.